And with that, but welcome back to Good Things. We are streaming live over at SuperTalk.fm, but it's Friday, so we've got Tanya in the house. I saw you Tuesday, Tanya, and I was like, it feels like Friday, or whatever day it was. I was like, no, we have to wait till actually Friday to get.
This has been the most confusing week
forever.
But today does feel like Friday.
Yes, it does, and it actually is Friday. So, in terms of movie world, though, maybe not a whole lot. It all came out in time for the holidays.
Yeah, lots of big releases for Christmas, and so nothing major new today. I will say that Seven, the Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman movie from many days ago, is being re-released.
No.
So
what's the idea behind that?
I don't know. Probably anniversary year or something. So if you've never seen it, go see it on the big screen. That was a big time movie. It was one of the first movies that I can remember that so many people talked about.
It's one of the first two that left you like, I didn't see that coming.
An actual shocking moment. Yeah.
All. Yeah, just
definitely a great movie, especially if you like, suspenseful. Kind of stuff. So I thought today would be a fun day to go back and look a little bit at last year and then see what's coming for this year.
For sure.
So 2024, no surprise, the big number one movie for the year was Inside Out 2.
Really?
Yeah. So I wondered, with the huge success of Wicked and some of the other movies that came after Inside Out, because that was mid-year. I kind of thought somebody might outpace them, but they came out on top. Deadpool and Wolverine came in right behind them, about $20 million difference. So, and then Wicked. So, and Moana 2. So that's your top four, and then rounding out the top five, Despicable Me 4. So the one thing those all have in common, except for Deadpool, is they're all family friendly. So
yes, Deadpool is not.
Yeah. So I think everybody was in the mood to take their families to the movies this year.
And share, it sounds like, too, at least with Wicked and Inside Out 2. And I didn't see it in the theater, but I did end up watching it streaming platform. Do they count streaming into those equations, or is it just...
No, this is strictly box office.
I enjoyed it. Usually I'll take one for the team and take my kids to see something they want to see, and it can be enjoyable, and you're like, yay. But both of those, I genuinely enjoyed my time there. So I think that's why you saw more family, going and actually enjoying what they were watching as well. Yeah, the
filmmakers have gotten so good at including the adults in the animated movies. And I think we walk out just as happy as the kids do. So looking forward to this year. I guess first big release is coming up in just a couple of weeks, Wolfman. It's coming out on the 17th. And so this is the classic character that we've heard about. I was scared of him when I was a child, even though I've never seen the original movie. This one is originally was to be played by Ryan Gosling, but Christopher Abbott is the lead. And it's just, he and his family, of course, are in the middle of the woods, and he becomes the Wolfman. Scary.
Right in time for camping season.
And then if you went to the theater Christmas and you're a little burned out on going to the movies, we've got two big releases coming up this month on Netflix and Prime. On Netflix, we have Back in Action, which co-stars Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx. They're back together. And it's her. I haven't seen her in a long time. I feel like I have because I just watched The Holiday again. But they team up. They're a married couple who have to get pulled back into their old line of work, which is espionage.
That didn't work
thriller.
Out well with Brad and Angelina.
Yeah. And then the other one is You're Cordially Invited. This one's the one on Prime. It is Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon who play parents whose respective daughters are getting married, and they have to fight over the venue and all that good stuff. So I guess kind of like Bride Wars, but from the perspective of the parents.
I bet that's going to be fun.
When
are those coming out?
Those Back in Action is the 17th of January, and You're Cordially Invited is January 30th. And then the first big Marvel movie release this year is on Valentine's Day, Captain America: Brave New World. super excited about this one. We're going to get to see our new Captain America. And then you also have Harrison Ford joining the universe, and he's going to play the Red Hulk. I mean, that's not his character, but we get to see him as the Red Hulk. So everybody's really pumped about that.
That's cool.
I did until I saw the trailer. I did not know that there was a Red Hulk, so it's pretty cool. And then also streaming on Valentine's Day, Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy. So if you're a fan of the Bridget Jones series, this is a new one. And anyway, so I'm super excited about that one. And then fast forward to March, during spring break, we've got the new live action Snow White.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, I think so too. And right behind that in April, we've got a Minecraft movie, which I thought my boys would be pumped when I saw the trailer for this. I couldn't wait to tell them. And they both told me it was going to be lame. But
it's not here yet, Mom.
Right. It's got Jack Black in it, Jason Momoa. And then right behind that in May, we have Thunderbolts, which is also a Marvel movie. It's kind of the riffraff of the Marvel universe. You've got characters from Black Widow. Bucky Barnes is in it. A lot of people that we met from the Hawkeye TV series are going to be in this movie. And then right behind that, May 23rd, which is probably about Memorial Day, we've got the final Mission Impossible, the Final Reckoning.
Yay. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah. So originally it was Ghost Protocol, I think, Part 2, or no, Dead Reckoning Part 2.
I'm glad you remember those
And they
things.
changed the name to Final Reckoning.
As a way to put a stamp on it.
Yeah. And so that'll wrap up that series. In June, you've got How to Train Your Dragon, a live action version, and it looks amazing. Right behind that is F1, which is a new Brad Pitt. F1 stands for Formula One. It's a racing movie. And then the movie that I did not know that we needed, Jurassic World Rebirth. They're rebooting Jurassic Park again, July 2nd. So that'll be your big 4th of July movie to check out. And then a week later, you have Superman. They're rebooting Superman. So,
getting people out to see what they,
I know. It's
iconic
like
shows or whatever.
No original ideas, it seems, but these are, I'm excited. I can't wait to see them.
all of them.
And then right behind that, you have Fantastic Four, which is another reboot. Then Freakier Friday is going to be in August. So about the time the kids are going back to school.
Don't say that.
I know. Isn't that crazy? And we've got Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis back. And then November, we have Part 2 of Wicked. It's Wicked for Good. Next month, or later in November, you have Zootopia 2. And then for Christmas next year, we're going to have Avatar, Fire and Ash, which is the follow-up to the one we just had last year. And then Marty Supreme, which is about a ping pong player. And the guy, Timothy Chalamet, is playing this character. And he's been doing all the press for the Bob Dylan movie. And he's got that weird little mustache. And it's because he's filming this
one.
Yeah.
That's a jam-packed
I know,
year.
lots. And I didn't even name everything. I just picked the ones that I'm excited about.
We have to drive past at least the Tinseltown there in Pearl to go home. And it seems like over at least the holiday season or the last couple of months and weekends, that place has been packed. Does it feel like within the industry that the film industry, like going to the movies, is back?
I think so.
Has revived itself?
Yeah, I do. And, now there's so many movies that are just intended to be seen on the big screen, and I think people are appreciating that. You can't replace seeing
because I know
these.
there was concern that like your Netflixes, your Apple TVs, all the things were going to, when their Maxes were going to release these movies and it take away, but it feels like that really hasn't been the case. There's been space for all of it.
Yeah, I think it had its time and it's still important, but I think there's room for both.
Mm-hmm. One that over the holidays, Red One, I think you may have mentioned it at some point. That was so cute to me. We watched it on Christmas Eve night with the fam. I mean, you're still kind of in the Christmas, I guess, spirit a little bit. Probably everybody's like, no, absolutely not. But it was really well done. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched that during the break too. I thought it was cute. And
if you had one other than Wicked, because I know that's your thing, in 2025 you're looking forward to? Which one is it?
Probably the last Mission Impossible. I'm really excited about that. I just rewatched the first half of it, and so I'm ready for it.
Yeah, that one will be good too. And May will be here before we know it.
I know.
Alrighty, there we go. We got lots to look forward to in 2025 with Tanya and movies, but you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.